Hello, everyone, and welcome to Forbidden Lands and Wax Face of Fear. Oh no, that is... Are we good?
That was the wrong button.
Okay. I was just like, all right, you're good. Welcome to, and then just horror. Like, okay, well, gotta start off this way every week, just no matter what, whatever it is. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Forbidden Lands. Happy Monday. I hope you are all well. Great story as usual. Hey, I'm okay with it. You know, it just keeps me on my toes, which I think if your players don't keep you on your toes, you're not a good GM. I'm sure Whack super agrees with that sentiment. as the self-proclaimed player of Doom. But
shots fired already today. Oh my gosh.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. But welcome on, everyone. Good to be here. I feel like I don't know why every week feels like 3 weeks before an episode for me, but it's not. It's only been 1 week. Maybe it's just because every single month is March. I think this year.
2020.
It's March. But I've got my caffeine. I think everyone has theirs. Yeah, let's just go around real quick. Who are you? Who are you? Say hi. Say hi to everyone. We'll start with that tech guy.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Technique, and I play a character called Zaedi. I also stream, and I'm also being attacked by the stupid microphone. All right, anyway, I stream 6 days a week, and you can come by. It's just Technique for the name, and follow on Twitter. And I love being here, and thank you for being here.
I love you being
Hey, I love being here.
Whack.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wax Steven, and I have a new microphone. Yay!
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm rocking the...
It sounds really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does sound good.
I'm rocking the Rode Broadcaster, so it's quite an upgrade. So hopefully it sounds real good today. I'm excited to shoot some things, and hopefully we don't die.
That is always a hope. Bloody.
Hopefully we don't die. Famous last words. I hope that you didn't jinx it. Hi, I'm Bloody Faster, and I play Imke for you every Monday, and I have ammo for my cannon now. So I expect good things to happen during this session. Just saying.
Oh, always good things with that cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Faye.
Hi, I'm Faye Lynn, and I am playing Alkali for you all today. That's it. There we go.
That's very good. And Cat, that is tea. That's yes.
I hate saying that. I'm Cat. I'm Cat, and
Make yourself that. I don't know what to tell you, girl.
I know. I make it complicated. I'm your favorite loot goblin, Manasa, who will probably most likely take things that are not hers for research purposes, of course. Yeah, let's get this combat on the road. Let's do this.
Oh my, yes. All right. Well, with that, let's get a little recap to remind everybody what just happened and why they're saying combat. Or for anyone who happens to be tuning in now for the very first time, this is the 14th episode. So, buckle in. But, last time on Forbidden Lands, our party of adventurers decided to help with this favor for the All-City Banuk. They made their way to the waterfall and this Old One facility that supposedly has been manufacturing food, vegetables, and meat. As they made their way through the facility, they found a large collapse, which apparently, according to Dorkrick, has allowed some hostile machines in, and those they've sent in to try to fix their Old One manufacturing have not returned. The party agreed for supplies and some other tools in exchange to help and fix this facility so that the Banuk can survive in this hostile desert. Unfortunately, things have not gone entirely their way. Instead of making a bridge across this crevasse, they went and explored elsewhere in the facility and found a room full of machines and pistons and an old console. And they were able to, if I'm not mistaken, activate or work with that console a bit, but not before they were attacked. They did not notice the stalkers, plural, 2 of them lurking, using whatever stealth mechanic they have in their system. 2 people were attacked. I believe it was only Imke that got tackled by one of the stalkers, as Nikel was able to move out of the way as he was also targeted. The 5 of them in this large room with machines whirring and buzzing, humming, and 2 stalkers now acting almost like jaguars, large cats, stalking them and circling them. I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative. Difficulty 6. And then Nikel is deciding what he will do.
Okay, so I've dodged out of the way.
Yes, sir.
And MK got hit.
Yes.
And you said that I recognized I guess the sound that these things made enough to know that I needed to get out of the way. That's what prompted me to do it.
Correct. You heard them and were able to move just in the last second. You kind of leaned on your instincts.
How's our light situation right now?
Dim. It's not pitch black in here, but it's pretty dim. I do remember Fayuka. We have Alkali's headlamp on.
And I have a
You
phone
have
lamp.
your PDA head. That's where the low light is coming from. Those of you who made your PDA headlamps, I think that may have only been Nikel. But you definitely have nice low light. Maybe it was even a slight shimmer of the stealth effect that caught your eye as you dodged. Now, a reminder for combat, it's been a little bit. You all work together. So, because of that, Manasa's success in initiative means you all go before the stalkers. However, she will act first. So, you all get to go before them, though Manasa is the quickest.
Can you also describe the room to us?
Yes, absolutely. So, this is a maybe 30-foot large room filled with a number of machines on the wall, lining the walls on 2 different sides. In the far corner, there is a console. It is a fairly open room. There are wires and cabling running along the floor between the machines, as well as a number of pipes and tubing, which seem to be mostly empty, if they are even slightly clear.
How big are the pipes and tubing?
Probably a good 1.5 inches in diameter.
Oh, okay.
So they almost look like hoses.
Important question from me.
Yes.
Do you think the cannon's blast radius would be the whole room or smaller?
I suppose that depends on the ammo you use. If you're, say, using something like a
The ammo
bomb,
that I made the last time was, I think, electric.
yes.
So, what does that
You've
mean?
never fired it before, and you kind of crafted this with creativity. So some of that, because you were successful, I will leave up to you.
Okay.
So, the first, maybe before your attack, you'll just describe that width of it, so to speak, and that's what it will be from now on.
All right.
So, that could be detrimental or helpful in the future based on your description today.
Sheesh. Okay. Thank you. No pressure.
So, the main thing is you can't see the ceiling because of your dim light. This is a deep facility.
As a point of clarification, I took eyes adjusted last session with my experience.
What does that do?
I will put it in chat. You can see in dim light as though it were bright, and in total darkness as if it were extremely dim light.
You more or less have low light vision,
Right.
for those not knowing the Cypher system. So your headlamp is helping most everyone else, but you don't really need it. Definitely not in this room. The room is crystal clear to you. All right. The stalkers are circling. Manasa, what do you do?
I see a glint of camo. I'm going to direct my tear blaster at the glint that I see.
Are you... Which one specifically? There are two. One hit MK and knocked her back. One
Would I
missed
be able?
to kill.
Would I be able to tell
You
with
can
the
roll
light
a,
given?
Roll a 1d2. So /r space d2. I'll see, because it was notified and things happened, but I want to know if you see one or both of them. I know this is not a Cypher
You said what was it? A
roll.
D6?
D2.
Oh, D2. Okay.
D2. I just want to see one or two. Okay, so you only see one of them.
Okay.
And we'll say it's the one that hit MK, because on impact, it flickered.
Got it. All right. I will hit that one with my tear blaster.
Okay. That is, since you are just shooting at it in general, that's a difficulty 6.
Ooh, I'm going to use an effort.
That is a miss.
So
You shoot where you thought it was,
okay.
and it seems to have missed. Maybe it's moved.
So with my initiative, it says special is +1 damage. Can I give that to someone?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay.
That is for you, and that is your initiative roll. If you had
initiative
rolled a
roll, got it.
17 on to hit, and you hit them, you
Okay.
would deal another damage.
Got it. Okay. Ugh. All right, that ends my turn.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Whoever acts first, acts first.
I'm assuming that I sort of tumbled out of the way, and as MK got hit, Manasa swung around and shot whatever had attacked her.
Yes.
So I've sort of tumbled out of the way of the attack, and I look around wildly, and it occurs to me, Stalkers! Stalkers! These are very dangerous! And I'm going to say, we need to make them visible! And I'm going to pull out the incapacitator, sorry. The tripcaster. And I'm going to... I have shock traps and blast traps. Are those considered ammo? How am I working out ammo for this?
So before you had to make your own ammo for this, MK did specifically. Shock traps and blast traps are usually the hand set ones.
Okay. Then I guess I can't use it. I'm going to...
Yeah, you'll need MK to make more ammo for it ahead of time.
Wait, more ammo for what?
the incapacitator.
What I made.
Tripcaster. It was the trap gun that you made that shoots wires.
shoots
That's
a
pretty
wire
good.
connected by 2 traps, basically. So they cross the wire and the traps go off.
You made the chill ammo for it before, but you only made 1 at the time.
Okay. Since that's the case, I have a chill water canister. I would like to roll it out to where I think they are and shoot it.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you say they, there are 2 of them. Which one? The one that attacked you or the one that hit MK?
If I didn't get a good look at them, then I'm gonna go for the one that attacked me.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have. You were focusing on the one that would have attacked you, so I would assume that's the one that, and that's in immediate range, at least from where you think it was. Okay. Go ahead and give me a difficulty 4 for that.
I also have an asset against the next stalker
Yes, you do.
from last session. So I'm gonna roll out the chill water canister and shoot it with my sharp shot bow.
Okay. Difficulty 4 with an asset. Debating effort.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in an effort.
All right. For those listening, we'll make it a difficulty 1.
The 17.
And with a 17, so a little extra damage. Normally, chill water doesn't damage so much as it fully slows. However, in this case, that is not what happens. You see Nikel roll a canister out ahead of him and quickly draw an arrow and let it fly, hitting the canister as it bursts. And a cloud of, not really steam so much as frost, erupts. And a shimmer and frost coats a large cat-like machine.
There! Hit that one!
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna rush in. Sword in hand, and I'm gonna swing dual hand on it. I do get an asset against it as well.
Yes, you also studied stalkers.
I'm going to prep. If I hit this with difficulty, I have fleet of foot. I leveled, by the way, guys. Finally.
What does that do, good sir?
So fleet of foot is pretty dang awesome. Oh my god. Wait, how do I post it? Hold on.
The little chat icon
Oh, gotcha.
on your character sheet. Yep. If you succeed at a difficulty 2 speed roll to run, you can move a short distance and take an action in the same round. Basically, he can attack and then go somewhere else immediately after.
Yep. All right. Let's roll this bad boy. So
roll that
my
speed
sword.
thing first.
By the way, does my attack flourish come into play?
Yeah, I will absolutely say that.
Okay. Because I didn't
You
know
rolled an
since I was
attack.
attacking the
Yeah,
the
you were
canister.
attacking it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I will give my asset. Probably to MK.
Your next action has an asset, MK.
Okay, so I need to roll. Let me make sure I do this right.
So roll difficulty 2 speed.
Okay. With an asset.
No assets or nothing, just a
Oh, just difficulty. Oh, gotcha.
You could do effort if you really wanted.
No. Oh, God, I
Ooh.
probably should have.
And if you did, you would have succeeded. But okay, so fleet of foot, you can just attack and not do anything else special
Okay.
with that.
All right.
They
so
were
now,
pretty much, at least, because you were near Nikel at the time.
Mhm.
So it's effectively immediate range, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see what immediate is.
Immediate is up to 10 feet.
Yeah, you'd probably be close to immediate. Close enough, at least, that you can still attack. You just can't do anything extra after.
Okay. So I roll with the sword,
Yes,
and I'm going to two-hand this
that's difficulty 6.
with an asset, so it'll be 5. Okay. Said difficulty. So I do difficulty 5, right?
You do
No, difficulty
six
6 with an
add an
asset.
asset.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Effort 1. Asset 1. Effort to damage 1.
Ooh.
Right.
Very nice. That is a success. As you charge forward, make sure you deduct your costs from
Yep.
effort, of course. We see Zaidi pull his sword out and take a two-handed stance as he charges forward, slicing into the stalker with a wide cut. It tries to leap back as best it can, but it's a little slowed down now. Its mobility has been hampered heavily due to this frost attack. And you do a little extra damage on top of that.
Yeah. She's not going to be running too far now.
Alkali, MK, what are you doing?
So I want to. Would I be able to both scan and find a place to just kind of take some cover?
Yeah.
In the same.
You
Okay.
should be able to do that.
All right. So while trying to go and get into cover behind whatever I can find, I would like to go ahead and use my focus in order to see if I can find any weak points on the stalkers.
Okay, yeah. I mean, cover, you just basically sliding up to one of the machines that you're right next to. You were
Right.
close to the wall looking at them before he's attacked. So yeah, go ahead and give me a difficulty 6 perception check.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put an effort in as well.
Okay. Success with a minor effect. Very nice. So, you scan this and you're able to scan the one that's frost covered. You know exactly where it is, and you are able to point out a few different things. The special effect, or the minor effect, you know exactly where its stealth generator is. It's kind of in this chest cavity, not that much armor around it. You are also able to note, let's see, where is that? Ah, yes. It also has an echo canister and a sparker on this. The echo canister, you're pretty sure, is going to be one of its main ways that it can communicate with others around it. And that's
And,
on its back.
Oh, it's on its back. And the sparker, do we know where the sparker is?
Sparker is buried under some armor on its flanks. 2 of them.
Okay. So with that in mind, I would probably yell out to the rest of the group to shoot its chest. That's where its stealth is. I think that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. You've been knocked back by the one that attacked you.
Yes. What did Alkali say? Where was the weak point?
The chest.
I heard that, right? Like,
Yeah.
geez. Okay. So can I fire the cannon with what I made, or do I need to make one more?
No, you can
can't.
fire it.
I can't. Okay, so I'm thinking I can only see the one.
You only see the frost one. The one that attacked you has disappeared. It shimmered for a second on impact, and then after that, it's bopped away.
And would you say that I'm able to tell if it's almost dead or if it's still standing strong?
It's still standing. You don't know how close it is to
okay.
being disabled.
Okay, let's try this. I guess. Let's shoot it with a Fanon! So I made some electric ammo,
Yes.
which supposedly the way it should work is I shoot it and it kind of latches on and on contact, kind of latches on the target, and then it explodes like kind of like an EMP that
Okay.
I shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aiming anywhere in particular or just shooting at it?
Yeah, the chest, where Alkali told me is the weak point.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Alrighty. With that,
Wait, where am I standing, by the way? I'm like right next to it in front of his chest, by the way.
are right next to it, yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
I couldn't fleet foot myself out, so this is gonna be fun.
No, you couldn't. All right.
Oh man. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a difficulty 3
Okay.
Yeah, I'll reflect it with my sword since I'm a god.
attack roll.
3. All right.
3.
So 3. I'll use an effort, and I'll also have the asset from Nikel.
Yes. Yes, you do. And that is a success.
Woo!
Very good.
Okay.
Your Fanon fires off with your homemade EMP device, and it latches directly onto its chest. Zaidi, you see and
Yeah, it's
hear
like
the
this.
blast,
I'm like,
and a click and a thunk as it hits, and then erupts in electricity.
Yes.
I guess my thing would be like, woo! Like,
Do you want to give me a difficulty 2 speed defense check, please, Zaidi?
God, I thought I was in the clear. Guess I'm not doing that.
You are
Oh, wait.
right there with an EMP device that just exploded.
She landed the shot though.
She did land the shot.
The shot.
Yep, you know, just, come on, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a shot.
You
did Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy that it hit and then got affected by it. And I
Yeah.
have the sword in my hand, so let's be a
Yeah.
conduct at this point.
It's just
Yeah, you
it's
kinda
like a
lightning
it's a
rodded
lightning
yourself
rod.
there.
Yeah.
It's like a lightning fork.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
standing there in the
disabled
rain.
for a turn or two.
Unfortunately, you are definitely stunned for your next turn, as
Zaidi,
you
I'm
are just
sorry.
like. "Ugh."
I'm just like,
But you do see the frosted stalker go no longer transparent. Whereas before it was shimmering, covered in frost, it is now a fully able to be seen stalker. You have disabled its stealth drive and dealt some sort of damage to it, as it seems to be twitching a little bit. Just kind of like Zaidi there.
oh wait, did you tell me to beat it 2 or do difficulty 2?
It was difficulty too.
Okay, I was right. All right, good.
Yeah. You rolled a 2 though.
Yeah, fun.
So it is there, visible in front of you, and it attempts to swipe at Zaidi.
Thank you.
Zaidi,
okay.
yeah, you're going to need to make a difficulty 5 speed check. You are stunned, but maybe you'll fall out of the way.
Yeah.
you
Unrealistic. Thanks, MK.
And you see Zaidi get shocked and then mauled and tossed as it swings at him, and you were thrown back about 10 feet. And you hit the ground with a thud. You take 6 damage.
Holy crap. Oh my god. You can see my pool right now.
The other one attempts to swing at you, MK, as you have just done something to its companion. Your instincts kind of flash for a second. Difficulty 6 speed test.
Okay. I'm coming to join you, Zaidi. All right. Oh my god. I can't stop crying. That was hilarious. One effort. Okay. Perfect.
And it leaps, and the impact again causes it to shimmer, and you get knocked back again and take another 6 damage. It is now all of your turn. Manasa, again, you are first, and then the rest go after you.
So I
You just
hear.
saw it shimmer and slam both of them.
Okay. I'm going to recount what I heard from Alkali, and I would like to attempt to shoot it with my Terror Blaster in the specific area she said.
Okay, which one?
The
I just mentioned the chest, which was the stealth. I didn't mention anything else.
yeah. So
Well, which one is in which stalker?
yeah, I'm trying to figure. Maybe the one that just got electrocuted.
Okay. It is now visible, by the way.
Yeah.
Both of them are visible?
The one that was electrocuted. The one that hit MK is not.
Okay. So the one that was electrocuted is the one that I frosted.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
What
So I already
difficulty?
charged that one.
What's the difficulty?
Oh, so for the one that's visible, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, difficulty 4.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot easier to see and hit now. And you succeeded with your roll. And you dealt an extra damage due to rolling a 17. Which would be a total of 4 damage for your Tear Blaster. Tear Blasters are also rather convenient as they tear off armor. That is their whole thing. So blasting this particular one, you see exposed, you see a damaged sparking component that is very likely the stealth device. As it is twitching, it's frosty, and now it's sparking. And now it's moving really slow as it attempted to jump back, and looks like some of the bearings in one of its legs gave out after that hit.
I will, after firing and exposing the chest area, I will shout to Alkali, "Stay frosty! I've exposed this chest!"
And the rest of you can do whatever you'd like to after that.
I'm just glad I'm blacked out after that one.
Yeah, there's I probably raised like an eyebrow not looking at Manasa. What does that mean? And I'm going to I'm probably going to aim at the weakened one. The chest is exposed now.
Yeah, the
Okay.
armor's been torn off of it.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to aim right inside for the stealth canister. What was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, stealth device.
Okay.
Difficulty 3.
Now that that asset that I got from the end of
That is gone now.
it's gone. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you consume it once you use it after studying. So that goes for you as well, Zaidi.
You said difficulty.
3. You have reduced its difficulty by damaging certain parts.
I'm gonna put an effort into the damage.
Okay. Success. And 7 damage. Your arrow flies directly into the stealth device and goes deeper than you'd expect, as it is already damaged. And the whole stalker collapses.
And 2 things happen. My attack flourish, and I have a special ability called successive attacks. If I take down a foe, I can immediately make another attack on that same turn against a new foe within my reach. So another arrow gets drawn, and I aim for the other stalker. Now that one is invisible, right?
Invisible.
Yeah.
Correct. Difficulty 6.
Okay. Also, I'll give my asset to Alkali this time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put 2 effort into the attack roll.
Okay. Oof. Unfortunately, these are very hard to hit and difficult as you... or dangerous, I believe is the word you used. And your arrow flies where you thought it was. What are the rest of you doing?
So with since my focus has been active and I did find the the weak points on the other stalker, as well as having my eyes adjusted to the environment, would I be able to locate where that other stalker is?
Yes.
Okay, and would I also be able to see that weak point as well, since my focus would be active?
They
Okay.
kind of highlight a bit as like an orange
Right.
like internal component.
Right. Okay.
It's almost like
so-
you're looking at a schematic. Though it is
Right.
harder to see because it is invisible.
Of course. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my bow and pull back and try to shoot where that stealth generator is. Using the asset from Nikel, as well as an effort, and my mechanical creature speed buff that I have as well.
Okay. Difficulty 4.
Okay.
It's a little harder to hit as it is still invisible and not coated
Right.
in frost, like the last one that Nikel dealt with. And that is your first critical success of the show, Faye.
I knew it! I knew it! Today was the day! I knew it!
This is my blackout celebration for you.
Yes!
Well done.
Yes!
Would you like extra damage or a major effect?
Major effect, please.
Flip it so it happens again.
Okay. Your arrow flies directly into and through the armor plating into its stealth device. It completely goes visible immediately. You've disabled it outright. In addition to that, you see what looks like some other parts fall off of it, just outright fall off.
Were those the parts that I already had recognized?
Yes. Looks like
Awesome.
the sparkers just fell off from the heavy impact. It
Okay.
was not ready and not bracing itself in any way.
Cool. And the echo canister's still on its back.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Aim for its back. It has a canister on there. And that'll be my turn.
Great shot!
Thanks.
MK. It's your turn.
Hello. I have a question.
Yes.
My might right now is sitting at a nice 2.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, so I'm still not incapacitated in any way.
No,
Until
you're
it reaches 0, right?
and you're not incapacitated when it reaches 0.
not
You are
impaired.
impaired. Yeah, you are very hurt. But you're functioning fully at the moment.
Oh, okay. Okay. So at the moment, can I see either of them?
One is down. The one that you shot with your electric
Down, you mean
attack,
dead?
it's gone. It's not
Okay.
moving anymore. The other one is visible due to that incredibly perfect shot. What you would have seen is an arrow fly into nothing and then it appear and then like parts fall off of it immediately. And that's closest to you.
I want to try to use my scramble machine.
Okay.
Try and yeah, it would work, right? I'm short range to it right now.
Yeah, you were short.
Okay. So yeah. This would
And I
be
believe you'll
my
need to make an
int.
attack that would be a difficulty 4.
Okay. Effort or no effort? What do you think? Should I?
You do what you want.
I know. Okay, one effort.
I'm
One
not gonna-
effort!
I'm
Why
not
have I
gonna
been
study.
saving all this XP? For what reason, huh? Huh?
Now,
Yes! Yes!
very good. So you throw your. What does that do? Describe that to us, please.
So Scramble Machine renders one machine within short range unable to function for 1 round.
Yeah,
So I basically stun it for 1 round.
it's exactly. The machine becomes Zyety for this round.
Too soon!
And it looks like you may have even done a little bit of damage with it,
Woo!
due to that roll. So you huck that small little EMP device. You have a number of these things, and you tend to pick them back up and kind of rework the wiring each time. And it hits, and it stops and twitches a little bit. And it would normally do something right now, but it can't. Manasa.
All right, so we're dealing with the second one now, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to. Where is Zairi?
On the ground next to
Half dead.
the.
Still ragdolling up in the air.
Yes. He's on the ground about 10 feet away from said stalker
From said
that is
stalker.
collapsed.
I'm pretty much a Baldur's Gate 3 glitch right now. just
I think. How close am I to the other one?
The other one, you're short range and not immediate.
I look at Zairi and I see him laying there,
Twitching.
partial twitching, possibly unconscious. I'm not sure. And I say to myself, I'm sure he's had worse. And I turn and I fire my Terror Blaster at the at the other one.
Great. Aiming anywhere in particular or just firing
Yes,
at
the same area that I aimed the last one, so the chest area.
Okay. Difficulty 4 to hit.
Okay.
Success. You blast and tear away some more armor. You maybe chip at the arrow that Alkali has sunk in already. As that device is already disabled, you can't disable it again, but you still deal damage and chip away at armor. What are the rest of you doing? Zardy, you can wake up this round as you have already taken your disabled round.
Doesn't MK still have a turn?
This is a new round now, with
Yeah,
Manasa
yeah.
starting.
Okay.
Zairi, are you okay? What does that mean? What is this?
from the old ones. No, I'm just kidding.
What does that mean? Hey, Zairi, to you too. I'm glad you're
All right, nice.
It means good job!
Oh, good job, everybody.
No, I'm sorry. No, let's be serious. All right. I hate you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it would hit you too.
So I'm just kind of rolling up and like sitting up. I'm gonna try to take an action. I'm just mumbling and cursing under my breath and taking my warbow off, and I'm gonna aim it at that stalker.
Okay. Difficulty 4. You don't have your asset from study anymore?
Yeah. Nope. I can't take any more efforts. I'm dead.
Let's say your bow should be speed, I believe, yes?
Oh, yes, you're right.
Ranged weapons are generally speed.
Gotcha.
Very
You said
few
difficulty
exceptions.
4. Cool. Effort 1. Do effort to damage 1. There we go. Ooh,
A
goodness
lot of
gracious.
effort used for that as your bow flies and sinks into its side. It is still standing, though it doesn't look well.
Ah, that's all I got. And then just kind of lean back and fall again.
What are the rest of you doing?
The canister on the can we see this now?
Yeah, now that it's visible and she pointed it out, you can see the echo canister.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take aim at the echo canister and try and shoot it off with my bow.
Okay. Difficulty 2.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Wow.
Unfortunately, maybe thrown off by how well Alkali shot before, maybe a little impressed, and took your focus away as your arrow just barely misses the echo canister.
Yeah, I probably slipped on some of the condensation from the frost canister from before, you know, just whoa, and the arrow just sailed off.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. MK, Alkali.
I will go ahead and aim right for the canister that I pointed out to everyone as well, and take a shot with my sharpshot bow as well.
Okay. That is a difficulty 2.
Okay.
And that is a success. Needed a 3, rolled a 4. But you still hit it. And it sinks into it, kind of knocks it off a little bit. And there's little sparks from where you hit. MK, what are you doing? It seems to be shaking off your attack. Finally. Gearing up for another pounce.
Well, that is not good, because what do I do now? Do I elbow it again? Do I elbow drop it again? Is that where we're at? Are we at the elbow drop? Because I don't have any more ammo. And I guess I cannot scramble it again and again and again, right?
Not really, no.
I do have a Cypher, which I don't know how to use. Is it something that I would use to create something with?
What is it?
Machine control Cypher, which I don't know what it does. Because
Does it have a description? It should have a description.
It does not. Which is why I am a bit confuzzled, but
Let me see here. It does have a description. You just gotta hit the little
Does
red
it?
button.
oh, there it is. Ah, thank you. I am blind. I thought it was a different color when it was not popped out. Anyway, splits into 2 pieces. One is affixed to a device, and the other to a character's tool or weapon. Okay, yeah. So it's not something that I can use right now.
Yeah, you need to take some time for that.
Right. Could I actually, instead of doing something stupid again, which I mean, you know, I'm prone to, but instead of, is there anywhere I could go kind of defend myself, like anywhere I can hide behind, or is it just an open?
There's the machines along the wall. You could probably slip in between some of those.
Okay.
Kind of like how Alkali has been like using one as cover.
I would like to go and try and make one. Do I have everything I need for 1 more ammo?
I don't know. Depends what you got
That
on
is a
you.
good. I have a sparker.
You do have a sparker.
I
think
do, and a
that's
blaze
actually how
canister.
you made that previous ammo.
Well, did I
for your-
use it? Did I only have 1?
I don't remember, honestly. I hope you deleted it. If you that may have been what you had if you didn't delete it.
Maybe.
This is cam and ammo 1. You may have had 2 and you just added 1 there, but
I don't know.
I'll leave that
But
to
I don't-
your
okay. I do have a blaze canister though,
you do have a blaze
see.
canister.
so I can use that to make
could.
ammo. Yeah. So I'd like to take some cover behind the machines if I can, and make ammo, explosive ammo.
Make a speed check of 2 to make sure that you can do that and an action.
Oh god. Please, let me not pull a Nickel right now.
That's rude.
I mean,
But you didn't. So you went behind the machine, kind of along the side, to try to get out of the range of this stalker. Now you can make a tech crafting roll.
oh my god. All right.
Be difficulty 3.
Okay.
You're in a little bit of a, you're rushing this, so to speak. You've made them before, but you're rushing it.
All right. Effort is happening.
A success. You're able to quickly find a way to fit this blaze canister into your cannon.
Yes.
I feel like it's just a hammer.
With MK, it kind of is. Like, you see her, like, chip away at it with a
Force
knife
it in
and then
there.
just, like, fucking pound it with, like, a giant tool she pulls from her belt.
Get in there.
Basically,
Okay.
is exactly what's happening. You
Yes.
hear, like, clanking and sparking and all of that. Yep.
Shame.
Okay.
And that's what happens. That's what you do. Let's see. I think that was everyone's turn except for this stalker. So you get out of its range, which is probably a good thing for you, MK, as it winds up to attack. Let me see. I'm trying to think who's probably the closest now. And it's probably going to be between Alkali or Nickel. And it winds up and leaps at you, Alkali. Make a defense roll, speed of 4.
Okay, 4. And I do have the advantage with mechanical creatures, so that puts it a step down as well.
Okay. So that you for the ease of that, you could just add an asset.
Oh no, I have a separate skill for it.
Oh, great. Okay. Then there you go. You were able to. You've been watching this one the whole time, and you move out of the way as it kind of puts a claw mark into the machine next to you. Manasa,
crap.
it is your turn. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I take an action rest? Is that possible?
When it's your turn. So
Okay.
let Manasa go because she had the better initiative. But then
Awesome.
yes, you absolutely can.
I was just checking. Great.
Yep,
How's
you
it?
absolutely can.
How's the stalker looking?
Not great. It's got a couple of arrows sticking out of it. It's got a EMP device that is now just turned off, but stuck to it. The small one that MK threw, not the one that
and
shocked.
its chest area is exposed, right?
Yes, it has a large arrow sticking out of it from Alkali's shot.
And what about the canister on its back?
That is gone. Alkali shut it off.
Okay. I will attempt to shoot it in the chest yet again with my tear
Okay.
blaster.
Difficulty 4. Would you like to accept your GM intrusion, or would you like to deny it with XP?
Experience.
Hello, Loot Goblin. How tempting is this one?
Hello, yes. GM of intrusion.
Mhm.
I would like to take an XP
And give one away, of course. Someone else gets
and
the
give
benefit.
one away.
Who are you giving it to?
I'm gonna give one to our famous Nat 20 roller. The one and only Alkali.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you were shooting with your tear blaster
Yes.
at this.
Zyrie's like, I'm feeling better. Boom.
Time to rest. Shot to the chest.
I was sitting there and I was just like, I've done pretty good rolls. I shouldn't need effort. Like, we got this.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, your effort would have just spent points and also had a GM
Would have
intrusion.
just
So
and I'm just like, we're okay, we're good, guys.
you know, yeah. So unfortunately, its momentum carried forward as it was trying to attack Alkali. As it's raking its claw, it can't quite easily stop. I'm going to need you to make a speed defense check of 4. And you succeed. You barely get past it. You still take 3 points of damage as you are grazed by it, but not the full amount as you are realizing your mistake as you took kind of its attention with your missed shot. The rest of you may act.
Yeah, I guess Zairi's resting.
Yep, you can make your recovery roll, Zaidi, and then make sure you mark it up to the 10-minute. And max,
full.
very nice. So distribute that however you want. You get 7 points back to your currents.
Yeah, I guess I saw Manasa stumble, and this thing almost sort of tear her head off. It's visible now?
It is very visible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I think, does it still have the echo canister?
No, Alkali shut that off.
And the chest is exposed or no?
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna aim for the stealth generator.
Okay. It does seem to be disabled, but still a weak point. Difficulty 4.
I'm gonna put in an effort into the attack and the damage.
Okay. Oof. Unfortunately, your arrow flies not to its mark. Maybe that frost is still affecting your aim as you haven't actually moved from that spot yet.
Yeah, I'm comically sliding around now in that area.
It's
And
the person
another
that
arrow.
can't walk on ice,
Yeah.
sliding around.
I actually don't. I have an inability with balance on this character. So
There you go.
it makes sense.
There it is. You are having trouble standing upright.
Yep. Another arrow just sails off.
What are the rest of you doing?
Is the sparker you said is gone, right? That was under its armor flanks?
Yes.
Okay,
There are no more noticeable parts without doing another scan.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot at it. I guess where the stealth thing was on the chest.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and I'll just take a quick shot.
Okay. Difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4, okay.
That is another hit. And your arrow flies and sinks in, lining up another arrow into that stealth device. It is barely standing on its forelegs. MK.
Okay, so the question is, how close is everybody else to it?
They're all pretty close to it. Zarity's a little farther away. Same with Nikel. You went a bit farther away to get to cover.
Uh-huh.
So the ones that are right next to it are Alkali and Manasa.
If I yell at them to kind of, heads up kind of thing, will they be able to dodge if something does happen?
They'll have to make a defense check if
Okay.
there happens to be a large fiery explosion next to them.
I mean, How
But
would
would
that
it be
be
If on
weird?
off chance if that was a thing that was
yeah,
happening.
I mean, that would be crazy, right? Okay, so I'll just yell at them. Everybody take cover! Gotta shoot!
She's firing the cannon again.
God.
She gonna blow! Alright.
I'm not.
You're away from that, Zadie, so don't worry.
The blast radius? Okay, good.
You're not right next to the creature because you got mauled away from it.
Thank God. Okay. Good.
And it jumped at them. So you don't need to be electrocuted and then burnt. So you're probably okay for the moment. Difficulty
All the
4.
elements.
Difficulty
Oh
4
my
attack roll.
If I'm correct, who's all close to it besides myself?
Me.
Alkali is you two. It's you two.
Okay, cool.
Best friends.
Okay, maybe this is a mistake because
Maybe.
my mind is
But-
2 right now, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna roll. Like,
Difficulty
why am I-
4 attack is what you'd roll. And yes, this one is a might ranged weapon as it is a large cannon you have to brace
I
yourself for.
understand that I made a terrible mistake.
Maybe, but I think you've made your mistake, yes?
Yes, earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the cannon explodes in my face right now, I love you all and good night. Difficulty 3?
4.
4?
Good try, though.
You okay?
Nice try. You were not going to catch me
alright.
there, but good try.
Okay, fine. How much effort can I spend?
None. It's a minute unless you've got
What do you mean none?
An edge.
edge.
If you have an edge.
I
you
don't-
could put yourself down to 0. Essentially, like, do you have a might edge?
No, I have an intellect edge somehow.
Then you can't, because effort
Okay.
is 3 points to do. So unfortunately, you cannot.
Okay, well, this is happening, y'all. Good night.
Go.
Yeah.
And
What kind of
use
ammunition was this one again?
Fire, blaze.
Explosive Fire.
So
yes.
it shot way off in the wrong direction, right, Dan? All the way over there. Far away from us. Right?
No, I'm the only one that's so far away. Hey, they laugh at me now. I kind of sit up and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you two to make defense rolls. For the fiery ammunition that was shot.
Would I, by any chance, be able to like shove Manasa or like anything like that ahead of time, or try to like get in front of her?
You were warned, but you have already taken your action.
Right.
That
okay.
is the problem with doing simultaneous. If you hadn't yet, yes,
Right.
you could. So, defense roll of 3. Speed. Or might if you're going to just try to brace yourself. Get
And
out of
you
the
said
way or
difficulty-
block it. 3.
Difficulty 3. Okay.
Why couldn't it have just self-destructed on her?
Rude!
Oh no! Oh no!
Reverse 20.
It can never just be a nice episode for me, right?
So you're fine, Manasa. Are you gonna accept the GM intrusion for experience in giving one, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna accept it.
Okay.
I'd like to overrule that intrusion.
And how so are you going to do that? Because I don't believe you were the one that rolled a 1.
Oh.
I would like. May I use my player intrusion lucky break?
What does that do? Because I don't know, and that might be a question
Yeah,
for Whack.
okay, so
if you can override a GM intrusion as a player. I think it's probably my discretion, but I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
know the
Yeah.
I just
description.
yeah. So something unexpected happens that is to your advantage. A rope your opponent is hanging from might snap. The person you're debating with in front of an influential person might trip or forget what they were going to say, or something that was supposed to last only a round or 2 lasts a little while longer.
Was there anything about a cannon blowing up on people?
Well, maybe it just veers off, you know.
No.
No, I have an
I
idea.
got
You
beat up
can
this round, damn it.
You can do that. It's something to your advantage, but the event that is occurring is still going to take place. I will warn you of that you can still do it and you will get an advantage, but her failure is still going to happen.
Okay,
So I'm warning you now.
I will spend an
Okay.
XP for that.
Okay, all right. Figure you get both. You get both. Just like if you roll a 20 and a 1 in an episode, you get both. So, Alkali, you're on fire.
And I'm gonna
Steve.
take the experience and give one to Manasa as well.
Okay. You're gonna take 3 speed damage, Alkali.
Okay.
You will take another 3 until you put this fire out, because you are burning right now. However, the advantageous thing is the fire spread to your wonderful little stalker. And it seems to now have caught a flame as Alkali flails about and some of the liquid blaze lands onto the stalker. And it would be the stalker's turn, but it also collapses.
So can I stop, drop, and roll right now?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a speed defense check.
Okay.
Difficulty 3. You all see the stalker collapse as it was limping over to attack, as fire has hit some of its components and it sizzles. Alkali screaming, dropping to the floor, attempting to get this, for lack of a better comparison, more or less napalm off of her as she is rolling around, and it's fading, but it still seems like it's singeing her a bit. What are you all doing as she is rolling around on the ground?
I would like to run to her as she is rolling on the ground, trying to stamp out the fire. And this is gonna sound weird, but I would like to take my makeshift butt cushion and start beating her with it to dampen out the flames. Yeah. Because I don't have the foam thing anymore, so the only thing I have is that.
Yep. Okay. And with that and her own rolling, the fire is eventually put out.
Oh god. Thank you.
I am so sorry. I
vote her out of this party.
It's fine.
She
It's fine.
has taken out too many of us today.
It's fine.
I said I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay. You have
No,
to
it's-
start thinking. No, we have been babying too long. MK, you have to start thinking before you take actions. You have crazily ran up and used your elbows against machines. You have used your cannon very carelessly, shooting random things all the time. We are standing by. You have to think. We could have died today. There are many things out there that we could have died to before, but today, you are the culprit. Please
Zaire?
think.
Zaire. That is
What is-
enough.
Is
Out
it
of all
enough?
the people to be talking right now, you are not one.
Oh,
You
really?
have gone ahead and you have risked your skin, your hide, multiple times, and put
Right.
yourself in danger.
Exactly. So you live not to kill off
You-
our comrades.
You signed up for this.
You're right.
Dangerous and unknown territory. We are trying to survive. There will be mishaps.
So you're gonna keep babying her?
I'm
So
not
she doesn't
babying
think-
her.
Then let her take it.
She's right there.
Okay.
I said I'm sorry, okay?
Let's think
okay.
about all what happened here. We're trying to disable stalkers here. We asked her to come in the beginning. She wanted to stay back. She got attacked. We worried. We tried to take these things out as fast as we can. I'm standing right there. Why would you shoot a cannon at it?
Well, if you see me shooting a cannon, why don't you get out of the fucking way?
because you shot it too fast. You didn't even warn me. You never said anything. You don't think. Then you makeshift something. It blows up on you and blows up on everybody else.
Oh, but if it went well, then you would say, good job, Imke. Good job, good thinking on crafting that ammo, huh?
Yeah, it's nice that you look at Alkali's life as a maybe it will go okay.
Zairi, you're an Osram, correct? Or were?
Yeah.
If you are so much better, why don't you assist her?
Because he
help her
knows how to
learn.
talk. That's all that it's about.
I have tried before. Who you think I
have
tried
you?
to shoot the cannon in the beginning? In the first place, build the confidence. Who is always going around talking to each one of you, trying to get everybody together?
That's all you are
It's
doing
me.
is just building confidence. You are not teaching her her craft.
You're right.
You're not assisting her in her craft.
You
Maybe if you
yeah.
were a little bit more hands-on instead of just words.
Right. If I
be
was a
better
bit
off.
hands-on. Okay. Next time you are in danger, I will assist instead of being hands-on. He
That's
just kind of
not-
walks off.
That's not
I don't want to hear it.
MK.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you.
You have every right to be mad at me.
I'm a little bit singed right now, but I'm not mad at you.
Are you
But
disappointed?
I'm not disappointed. You did what you thought was right. However, when you are using that thing, you need to make sure that no one is in your line of fire or too close, because it's just, you saw what happened, right? We shouldn't have to dodge out of the way or try to avoid your attack. You should be keeping in mind that we're right there. Right? Because as cool as your cannon, like, and it's super cool. Your cannon is really, really cool. I just,
Okay, then
You just gotta be a little more
maybe,
careful.
Maybe I should just stay behind, or just
That's
go
not-
ahead by
that's not-
myself, and then no one is going to be
MK.
around me. How am I
MK.
going to do anything?
MK, right now is not the time for you to feel like the victim. You're not the victim in this situation, all right? So while it hurts to hear someone tell you how to do something, and maybe it's not what you want to hear, you did put us in danger. I'm not mad at you. I'm like the last person who would be angry at you. But you gotta keep it in mind.
People are always so ready to pass judgment and to tell me all the things that I've done wrong and how much I've hurt people. They never take the time to show me how things should be done. They never take the time to do anything other than judge me all the damn time.
I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what you need to keep in mind. I'm not judging you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to talk to you and explain. I'm trying to show you. Does that make sense?
Show me?
Like
Do you
just
remember?
asked.
Do you remember what Fuka said to you? It drove you mad. You need
She
to
said
figure
a
things
lot
out.
of things that have driven
You
me
need-
mad.
You need to figure things out on your own. Not everybody will be there to show you the way and show you how things work. Yes, I did defend you in front of Zairi, but he does speak some truth. You are not a child anymore. You cannot have your hand held. You need to learn things for yourself. That does not mean you need to go run off on your own, but you need to take an initiative to learn. And
So
this
what
experience is something to learn from. You made mistakes, and you learn from them. That is what being adult is all about. Not throwing a tantrum, not yelling at your teammates.
Who threw a tantrum here?
You just did. When I was trying to talk to you, you exploded. Are you serious? Like, come on.
You expect me to take initiative, and then you expect me to also be perfect. To also
No,
make no
no.
I
mistakes.
expect you to not set me on fire, MK. Now
Is that what you think I wanted to do?
No, but you didn't even think of the possibility. I was standing right there. Manasa was right there.
I was trying to save all of you!
Well, you didn't do that.
Okay, well, I'm sure that you've made no mistakes whatsoever.
Did I say that?
I don't know, you're acting like it.
No, you're the one who's acting like you don't make mistakes when we're flat out telling you what you did wrong.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna make any more mistakes because I'm not gonna do anything. That's
That
it.
is
I'm done.
That is so
Okay.
childish.
I'm going
Yeah,
to.
okay, good.
I'm going
That
to
is
walk up.
childish.
I'm going to walk up and put a hand on MK's shoulder. MK,
What?
can I talk with you for a moment?
Well, you are.
I mean privately.
Okay.
I will try to lead Alkali and I away and kind of sit somewhere away from them to look at her burns.
I'll go with her.
I'm just in a corner sharpening my sword.
I see the two of them walk off on their own into this room.
Are you all right?
No. How can I be all right? What? Okay, what do you want to talk to me about? Is that it? To ask me if I'm okay? Well, I'm not.
It seemed like you needed to talk.
I don't know. Me talking seems like it makes things worse rather than better. So what's the point?
Sometimes I think that you think that you don't contribute anything to this group.
Okay, well, do I? Because it doesn't seem like it.
When you fire that weapon, it seems like all of your hopes are focused on the result. You hope that it seems to have a way to make you seem valuable. Am I right?
Well, it's not a secret. But doesn't everyone want that? Doesn't everyone want to be valuable and helpful and a good damn teammate? Everybody wants that. And I've been trying to do that, and sometimes it goes well, and sometimes I am proud of myself, and that lasts for a few seconds, and then I do something and fuck everything up again. And it's never ending. And here we are. Maybe I should just disassemble this cannon that has caused more hassle than it has caused good. You know, get it over with.
I'm going to walk over to the cannon. And I'm going to, like, inspect it. I'm going to look and say, you built this. You made this.
Yeah. I did. And, it seems like I made it by my image. It seems like I made a piece of shit equipment to match me as a person.
Do you
That's
know,
what I did.
When I was taught how to hunt, when I was taught how to use the bow, how many mistakes do you think that I made?
I don't know.
A lot.
Well, at least you're not making these mistakes in front of all of us. You're not setting people on fire left and right.
There's a lot more pressure on you. The only person that I had to impress, the only people, were my parents. You've been put into a situation where you are trying to compete, it seems like, with me, who went through brave training and became a brave with the Nora. Zaire, who has seemingly lived away from his tribe for a long time. People that have learned how to become warriors. You can't learn that quickly, no matter how hard you try.
You know, I agree with you. I don't deserve to be part of your group. I don't deserve to be here. I don't belong here.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard, and that is, even if it's not what you said, that is the reality. Here, people see me as a child. People see me as someone they have to babysit. As someone who's a liability all the fucking time. And I only want to help. And it almost never goes the way that I want it to.
Well, everyone helps in different ways. Not everyone from my village was able to become a brave. Not everyone was a hunter. These are the things that I'm good at. I can't do what you do. I can't build a cannon. I can make arrows. I can hunt. I can survive. And I can fight. That's what I'm good at.
At least you're good at something.
I think you're very, very good at what you do. You need to have more confidence in yourself.
I'm mediocre at everything I do, and I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. I was born mediocre. I was raised in a mediocre manner, and here I am as an adult. An adult or a child. Totally mediocre again.
That's not true.
Well, record shows differently, my friend.
I am your friend, MK. You saved my life. Multiple times. Everyone makes mistakes. It just depends on what you do with that mistake and how you learn from it. That helps you be a better person.
I don't want my mistakes to hurt the people I care about. I don't care about making mistakes. I make so many every day, and a lot of them hurt me, and I'm fine with it, you know, but I cannot keep risking it all, waiting for some grandiose thing to happen to prove myself to everyone. I can't.
Then don't. I'm going to take off the incapacitator. I'm going to hand it over to her, and I'm going to say, until you feel more comfortable with that, Maybe you should use this. You'll still have to make ammunition for it. But it will be a very big help either way. You made this too. I put a hand on her shoulder and I look into her eyes and I say, "You are my friend." I want you here.
I'm not gonna ask why, because no matter what you say, I won't believe it, but thank you.
And if you want help, I'm always here.
Thank you. I will take your advice, and I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to make people trust
You'll
me.
figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that's where we'll take our break for the day. So we'll be back in 3 to 5. Thank you, everybody. Go ahead and check out these lovely, lovely people. Go follow them. Check out our Patreon, all that fun. And, yeah, we'll be back in 3 to 5. Go get some water.
And
do
if
whatever
you
you need to do.
If you missed it, we've got something to play on the break for our new show coming up soon. So hang tight.
Oh, yes. Hello and welcome back to Forbidden Lands. Thank you for letting us take a break, as I hope you have all done so and gotten water or food or whatever you need. Thank you again. I saw that raid in there and all that loveliness. Thank you all. We're going to take this back to about the time that conversation we just finished, where Manasa and Alkali are off treating wounds and maybe having a little bit of a conversation to themselves.
It stings.
You're muted. You're muted, Manasa. Sorry.
I didn't know somebody could get burned this bad. Just stay still. I'm not a healer, but ugh,
Yeah.
that doesn't look too good. It's
No.
gonna scar. I hope you don't mind. Like, it's gonna scar really bad.
Well, I mind, but I don't think there's anything we can really do about it here.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. That's gonna. Okay, stay still. I'm going to take some of my like one of my belts, like cloth belts on my robe, and I'm going to like tear it off, and I'm going to wrap it around like her arm, where I can see like some excessive burning, just to like cover it.
Nah.
Not too tight. I told you I wasn't a healer.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Fuck. I don't get it. Like, I tried to be calm about it, and somehow I still ended up screaming at her.
I think there's something you should know about her when I brought her along. I know, as Zairi especially likes to point out the fact that I'm the one who brought her along, but you have to understand where she came from. That's also one reason why I snapped at Zairi. When I first met her, she was clumsy, stumbled on her words. She was very sheltered. She didn't know how to interact with people. She didn't know how to make choices on her own without her father, especially, watching over her shoulder every moment. I'm sure you can imagine that created a lot of pressure for her.
Of course.
From what she has expressed about her father, he wasn't as supportive or kind like yours or mine were. He didn't really...
Well, my mom was barely there, so...
Well...
But
He
anyway.
wasn't really one to nurture her gift.
Right.
And I felt that maybe... I don't know, maybe not only would she be a boon to us, but maybe it would also help her.
But she is a boon to us. It's just there's the impulsivity, right? Like I know better than anyone, but my instinct isn't to put you all in danger. It's to put myself if I think I can do something, right? I wanted to convey that to her, and somehow it ended up exploding into her feeling bad for herself rather than just taking a moment and realizing I was not angry at her and I was not judging her, and I just... How do I even talk to people? Like, it always blows up. Every time. Literally every single time.
You've never been one to, be great with your words. You were never the, how do I say this? You were never the people person.
Well, there's a reason why I was out of town every chance I could get, you know?
When you were out and about, there were the other ones that we grew up with would always make comments about how bullheaded you were and brutish, and you know,
I'm not brutish.
I agree. But what I think they meant was you weren't very eloquent with your words. You were very abrasive at times. But I think what they mistook as abrasive, you were actually just very passionate about. And I think that's what we all have in common, is a passion for the things that we love and things that we enjoy doing.
Right.
And I think with MK and her passion to want to prove herself or help, it blinded her to doing any critical thinking. Which, I might add, you have run into before. I'm sure you've thrown yourself into danger without thinking, just for the love of it. The love of what you do, which is explore and learn.
Right, but I'm the last person to put any one of you at risk. Or at least second to last.
The point I'm getting at is she's still very socially awkward. And I think she's still trying to find herself. And though she is passionate, she tends to not consider all outcomes. At least not yet. You and I have way more experience exploring, doing things on our own. She has none. She was shackled at her home.
I can relate. I get it. At least to the other stuff, not that last part, since I was never there.
I know that when a bird is trapped in a cage, they would try to do anything to get out.
Right.
Even if that means harming themselves or others.
I just wish she'd put more stock in herself rather than something she made, you know?
It's the only thing she knows. That's why I took her here in the first place. Hoping that she would put more credit in herself than the things that she made.
Hope it
Her
happens.
family... I hope so too, but her family were the only ones to give her credit with the things that she made. That's the only thing she knows. She puts a lot of pride in her work, because that seems to be the only thing to get her recognition, or the only thing she feels she can do right. And when she tries to do something different, say fighting, and it turns out bad, she clams back up.
Man, didn't you see her elbow drop that thing before when we were heading into the town? That was amazing! I don't know.
Amazing.
I don't know why we need the cannon every single time, you know?
I think she puts a lot of stock in that cannon because she's the one who built it.
Of course, yeah.
So, if the cannon works, then of course she did something right. But again, there's that passion. It blinds her to critical thinking. Zairi is right. We shouldn't baby her. At the same time, I don't think that we should condemn her like he did.
Of course. Thank you.
Yes?
I got really, really upset. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. We all get pretty worked up. Especially when our lives are in danger.
Right. And I'm gonna give Manasa a hug.
You're very warm with your hug, and I can't tell if it's because your skin is still searing or if it's just really warm in here. And I'm
Probably the former.
I'm going to lightly pat her on the back to try to not. I'm sorry. I was trying. Okay, all right. So she's going to like air hug her back. I'm patting your back. You can't tell because I'm not touching you, but yes. All right. I think we should get back to the others. Are you able to traverse more?
You think a little fire's gonna beat me up enough to get me to stop exploring?
No, but I feel like I should ask anyways.
Let's go.
All right.
And around this time, those who would walk back can do so. You might still see Zardy sharpening his blade in the corner as MK and Nikel rejoin. The two disabled bodies of the stalkers are scattered about, pieces of metal on the floor.
Manasa,
The
I
hum of the
think
machines.
one of the shots that I took knocked some of the components off. You want to check if they're intact?
Of course. I'm going to run on over to the possible trove of shinies.
Of course.
I'm going to scavenge. What difficulty? To scavenge the first one with the broken canister on its back.
Oh, the canister was not, because the echo canister was knocked off. That was the one that attacked
That was a lot.
MK, and then the last one to fall.
Yeah, the last one to fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So difficulty 4.
Okay.
So it doesn't actually have any of the standard parts on it because they were knocked off by alkali, and you spot those off in the distance, the 2 sparkers and the echo canister.
Okay.
From this one, though, you're able to get another 10 shards chipped off of it from some of your tear blast hits, as well as a few pieces of wire.
Okay.
That's this one.
And then, so I'd like to pick up. Is the echo canister that was shot off? It's gone.
It's still intact.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's still intact. Okay, I'd like to pick
Like
that
the
up.
arrow hit it and notched, like kind of dinged part of it, but
Okay.
it was able to knock off.
I will pick up that echo canister, and then I will also. You said there were sparkers too, or no?
2 of them. Yep.
2 of them. Okay, I'll pick those up, and then
Go-
I will. Go ahead.
I'm going to just, while she's doing this, sorry, I'm just going to be looking to try and figure out where they came from.
Okay. You can give me a perception check of difficulty 6.
Is it following and identifying tracks?
Yes.
Okay. Difficulty 6?
Mm-hmm. Their difficulty. Yep. They're made for this.
Yeah, I know.
What were you doing, Manasa?
I'm going to go to the other one, but I'm going to look over at MK.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that in a second, Whack.
MK,
Yep.
do you mind giving me a hand with this?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
Scavenging.
Ooh,
You know, gathering parts.
shiny.
Mm-hmm. Shinies indeed. Let's see if we can get something useful for your incapacitor. I can see that she's holding it.
Okay. So you can go ahead and make another difficulty 4, but with an asset due to MK helping. While you're doing that, Nikel, you're examining the stalker like corpses at this point, maybe kind of looking at their claws and their like how they would maybe be moving around and, you know, getting grips on things, and you kind of see, okay, I see slight claw patterns, and oh, it almost looks like maybe they have magnetized feet. Does that help them kind of move around on other objects? Can they sit on walls because of that? And so you kind of start looking around and are able to find the very small indents. It looks like one of those vents that you crawled through, not the same one, but they came out of an vent.
Do I find the vent
Mhm.
like it?
It's up in like one of the top corners of the room.
Okay.
But you do see a vent they were able to crawl through.
Was there a grate on the vent, and is it someplace like on the ground?
The grate is down below on the ground, yes.
Okay.
Looks like it probably was there before you got here, based on, again, yeah, Nat 20. Looks like there's a little coating of dust on it, so they must have been using this for
How
some
high
sort
up
of
is the
control.
vent?
About 20 feet.
Is there anything I can climb on to get up there?
With their major effect, yes. Looks like you could probably get onto top of some of these machines that are running.
Okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna walk back to the group.
Okay. Manasa, you find 3 more coils of wire. Lots and lots and lots of wiring. You do actually also are able to extract a couple of the braided wires, which are the glowing like coolant wires that you would see a lot of Banuk weaving into them. These are blue though, they are not the red that you saw in the village. You found 2 of those.
2 of those. Okay.
The parts themselves outside of that, like the sparkers on this or the echo canister, aren't salvageable.
Okay.
Zairi. Are you all right?
Yeah.
So, I think my eyes have adjusted to all of this. Would you maybe want this? It's not one of these, but it'll give you some better vision. And I'll take off my
motioning to her headlamp. Yeah, sorry.
And I'll take off my headlamp and I'll hand it over to him. You just
Are
have
you
to
sure?
push this button.
I-
Absolutely.
I do not think I deserve this. I may have made a mistake coming here, being a part of this.
That's not true. You know that. We'll work through it. And I think that MK probably knows she messed up. Whether or not she was arguing with you and I about that.
It's not so much I am gay. She is a problem, yes. She can be difficult, but she tends to bounce back. She just needs to bounce forward. It's more like Manasa. I put myself on danger to save you guys' lives. Not reckless. But if it's not going to be appreciated and thrown back in my face, I made a grave mistake coming here. So, I appreciate this. I will take it as a offering from you. I've never had a problem with you. If anything, you may also see here with your special eyes, but you also seem to think a little more than everyone else, maybe besides Nickel.
I don't think that's true.
You don't have to think it when actions show. And unfortunately, many around here do not understand that. But you won't have to worry about me risking myself for them. You, on the other hand, I will protect you with my life. Thank you. Takes it and he puts it in his pack.
And I you. But I do think that when we're out of here, we should probably have a less loud discussion. I think that Manasa was also pretty heated in the situation, as were you. You came on very aggressively towards MK.
We could have died.
We could have. You're right.
What if that would have happened? Then what?
But she doesn't.
Are people lives that? Are people lives a maybe or a what if?
No, they're not.
We have dealt with this before, Alkali. This is not the first. She almost killed herself the moment I came in the group. I worked hard to help her. She goes off and recklessly does things after we plead her not to. She constantly just doesn't think. I tried. I really did. But it seems to have reverse effects.
I
But
just
to
think
hear someone take their aggression out on me when we have been babying this woman so long,
Right.
she is an Asaram. That title is not come lightly. She is an amazing tinkerer. She does really well. She does very well.
she is.
Maybe she should spend more time doing that. But at the moment, I do not feel the same way I did coming on. And I may not make that step when that opportunity comes to play. If they put themselves in danger, so be it. I will do exactly what our little shard order says.
I found something that everyone might be interested in.
What is it, Nikel?
I found out where the stalkers came from. There's another one of those passageways that we came through into this area, but up high. It's over there.
That might be difficult to get everyone up into. I don't know if we should do that quite yet. A good eye.
I can take a look and scout ahead. Now, was this the room that had the chasm?
No,
No?
that was a different room entirely.
Okay.
That you looped back and went to this
Right,
room
right,
because
okay.
they didn't want to build a bridge yet.
Is this one a dead end otherwise?
Yes.
Okay.
I can come with if you want backup.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, when I say the blood is boiling, my friend, I could take on those things again.
All right. If you think you're up for it.
Absolutely. Lead the way. So he just follows behind Nikel and then kind of glances over at Manasa and just kind of like, and just keeps walking.
Dan,
Yes.
that door that was in the room with the chasm, would I remember if it said anything? Because it was, I do have photographic memory as well.
I do believe it was on the other side of the chasm, which made it
Yes.
a little hard to see.
Okay, so it was too far. Okay.
It was a little too far to see. You'd have to get back. You might be able to pick it up if you went back and focused on it, but I think because of the chasm and the not sureness.
Okay.
So what are you three doing as they walk over? We see Zydi and Nikel walk to the other side of the room and start kind of looking for ways to climb up for the easiest way to get into the vent.
I probably would have
Alright.
gone over to help them boost
Oh,
up
okay.
towards it.
Okay. So then you two are left alone watching the three of them do just that.
All right. This seems as much as anything that we can get from these machines. Good job.
Me?
Yes.
Thank you. I didn't
Good
do
job.
anything, but thank you.
You assisted me in gathering important parts.
Okay. Maybe that's what I should be. Maybe I should be your assistant in scavenging.
I
Maybe
welcome
that's
an
my
apprentice.
calling.
You know what? If you would like to assist me with scavenging, I will not stop you. In fact, I'm sure you could learn a thing or two. Plus, with your skill in tinkering, I'm sure we could come up with a lot more contraptions.
I don't know if I want to tinker on anything else after those epic failures lately.
You mean with your cannon?
I mean, with anything.
What about the incapacitor?
I mean,
That wasn't used whatsoever.
I guess. Okay, I guess. I just.
When it was used, if I remember correctly, it worked perfectly and served its perfect purpose. Am I wrong?
I don't remember, okay? Maybe. Maybe
I
you're
do.
right.
And it
Okay.
worked great.
Fine. Now what?
Here, tell me what you can do with these. I'm going to give her the 2 braided coolant wires. and I'm going to give her 2 sparkers, and also give her 5 things of 5 coils of wire. So let me take that out of my inventory.
Okay, wait. You said
Type it in
5
Zoom chat,
coils
too.
of like normal
Yeah, I'll
wire?
type it.
We see Manasa hand off wire,
Okay.
glowing wire, and the sparkers.
Okay.
You could easily make stuff for the
Yeah.
Tripcaster, the
Yeah.
incapacitor, with a number
yeah,
of those.
I would like to make. It seems like I could make like a freezing trap. Right?
Sparkers are electricity.
But like, what if I combined? I wasn't talking about the sparker. I was talking about the
Oh.
coolant wire. Does that
Ah.
need an actual canister of coolant?
So chill water is the frost canister. Those aren't actually coolant at all. This is a little
Okay,
different. You're not sure what you could do with these.
Right.
That doesn't mean
okay.
you can't do anything. You might have to experiment. You could do. You don't know yet. You haven't played around too much with these.
Okay. Okay, so let's make the thing that we can. Let's make, yeah, and like a trap with the sparker, right? Electric
Okay.
trap.
For the Tripcaster specifically,
yes.
or
yes.
just okay,
Yes.
making 1 or 2, or more than that.
Do I have 2 spark? I do have 2 spark. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make 2.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a difficulty 3
Okay.
tech crafting. That is a success. Very good. Yeah, you're able to make 3
3.
traps for the Tripcaster. So you have 3 shock traps.
Perfect.
Specifically, put parentheses. I mean, you could basically put that, or you could put ammo, I believe, on your
Yeah.
sheet.
Yeah. I did both. Like, ammunition
Perfect.
3, shock trap. Okay.
There you go.
Awesome.
And people say I'm not generous.
Thank you.
Don't
I
thank
hope
me.
that works better than. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not one to overly give praise or compliments because I feel like they need to be earned. I feel like you've earned them. Don't let what Zaire said get to your head. We all are special in our own way, and we all contribute in our own way. Whether it's you and your incapacitor or your cannon, we will see. But learn from your mistakes and take it with stride. Don't let it cloud you. Otherwise, you are more apt to make the same mistake twice.
Okay, Mom. Thank you. Okay, thank you. It feels like. I don't know. I mean, Alkali hates me now, and so does Zaire.
She doesn't hate you.
Well, she doesn't like me either.
I wouldn't say that. Let's say that she regrets yelling at you, and she has a little bit more insight as to where you come from and how your life was.
Oh. How did she gain that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Really?
It must have been her little ear thing, you know.
It must have been. Yeah. Right.
You never know. Those
You
things
never
are...
do.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but-
And you know what? It's all right to not know everything.
But you gotta know some things, right? It's good to know some things.
Some things.
Some things.
Let's meet up with the rest of them.
Okay.
We see both Zaidi and Nikel
climbing up on machines, some of which Alkali has been helping. You don't need to roll just to get up onto one of these, but you would need to get into the vent.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get into the vent.
Okay. So yeah, it's about, once you're on top of this machine, it's maybe about 10 feet up. So why don't you give me a difficulty, say 3, as you're trying to climb, kind of jump and grab. But we'll say it's a climb since you're trying to pull yourself up.
Might?
Yeah, I think I might for this. Since you're trying to, like, spring up, maybe with the help of either Zaidi first or Alkali to kind of give a bit of a boost.
Yeah, I can warm up. Since I'm a big
can
old
get an
dude,
asset
give
for
another
it.
big dude a hope.
With the boost.
13.
Okay. And you're able to get and pull yourself into the vent.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a look around first.
Okay. It's a vent that goes actually pretty straight through. You can see light at the end of it.
There's light on the other side of the vent. Probably another
Hopefully-
room.
Hopefully it leads to something better than what we came into. Do you
Jud-
need help?
I'm not sure. Judging from the position of the vent, this is an area we haven't been to before.
It's going back toward. It's on the wall that went toward the chasm room.
Okay.
So it's that direction. It might lead into that. It might lead into another place that you haven't really been, but it's the same direction as that.
I'm not sure. I'm going to, I guess, sort of come back, turn myself around, and I guess try to put out a hand to see if I can help him up.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. With that, you can still get your asset, Zari, since you're not being aided.
Might check.
Mm-hmm.
And difficulty 3.
Yes.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get yourself a major effect for that. In this context, yeah, you didn't need his help really. You were able to kind of like jump up and
Show a little muscle.
get a little bit of like the running start a little bit to get kind of a step or two up the wall before you grab the edge, and then yeah, you maybe like take his hand to help yourself up. But yeah, Nikel, he didn't really need your help.
Good work. And I'm going
What can
to...
I say? When the blood boils, the beast comes out.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lean over to MK and I'm gonna say, they say an angered man can pull twice as much. This is a great example.
And Alkali joined us as we were trying to climb up, right?
She was helping. I don't know if she was wanting to go into the vent or not. That's up to her.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if Zairi keeps going, then I'll probably put a hand out. Are you coming?
Yes. Yes.
I'm
right
looking
behind
at
you.
I'm looking at Alkali.
Oh.
Are you two gonna be okay here? And that would be aimed towards MK and Manasa.
We'll be fine here.
I'm gonna pull my hand down to pull her up.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it as cool as he did, but let's give it a try.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna go ahead and try.
You get some asset, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to help.
Oh, so she get 2 asset?
No. All right.
get the
That's
one.
might difficulty 3.
Yep. And
Okay.
yep.
She back.
Yeah, you're not that good at climbing and
She back.
jumping.
You kind of see like the kind of jump thing, and you're maybe like a foot or two away from each other as you're reaching a 1 foot vertical.
That was so visual just now. What he did was, I can see you doing it anyway. Sorry. Come on. Try again.
Can I try again, Dan?
You got your roll.
Well,
You had help.
we will let you protect.
Yeah.
He kind of like smiles and smirks and just like, don't worry about it. You did awesome today.
It's probably stuffy in there anyway, so I'll just hold the fort.
Absolutely. He shows her elbows. It makes, good and ashy. At least you don't have to worry about that. And
Right.
turns around and leaves. Let's go.
We're just going to have a look and see what's up ahead. If there's anything dangerous, then we'll figure something out.
The two of them crawl into the vent. What are you three going to do while they're going through the vent?
So since they're going through there, there was a room that had a door. However, it had a really, really big chasm or gap from one side to the other. Do you want to go check that out and see if maybe we can make something to help people get across? And when they get back, maybe we'll take that route?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else we can do? I guess we might as well.
Right. Okay, so it's over this way. And I would start walking towards it and leading them over towards the room.
Yeah, you head back out of this room into that T-shaped hallway and hang a right back to the chasm room. Door's still open from when you left it open. And you enter, and it's been covered in rubble. It looks like there must have been a major earthquake or something, because there's some light spilling out from up above, as well as the large crack running through the room. And on the other side, it's kind of running a bit diagonally through 10 feet across, and you'll see the door there.
How big is this crack in the ground?
I mean, 10 feet wide. So it's, and then you can't see down below. It's very, very deep.
Now that we're in here and I've kind of gotten a little bit adjusted to the darkness, visually, do I see like any writing on the door across from us?
Yeah, you see drain room.
There's
Drain.
doors on the other side, correct?
Yeah. Drain room. Drain room. Well, that's not maintenance.
Didn't you mention something about the machine or something needed to be drained or whatnot? For maintenance?
Well, allegedly it said that was successful, but the prompt that came up said that we needed something from maintenance. So I don't know. I think it was for a main reboot or something.
MK,
Yes.
your incapacitor, it makes tripwire traps, correct?
Well, it does not make them. I make them, but it uses them, yes.
If you had enough wire and we somehow braided it together, could you make a tripwire trap that doesn't really break and doesn't really trap?
Excuse me?
I think what she's trying to say is to make a way across, but I already found a few pieces in here, and I would start pointing towards like what we noticed before that we could possibly fashion into something. I have no idea how we would do it, but I guess that's where MK comes in. Maybe we can make something.
Are you looking for a zip line?
No.
Well, the pieces that we
Okay.
found around here, there has to be a way that we could fashion a bridge or a way to get to the other side.
Right.
We're resourceful.
So you want to walk on a wire? That's what you're saying.
Well, not so much walk on wire. What if we took some of the plating from the machines or some of the rubble here
Okay.
and fashioned it into some sort of a bridge?
Or just like some sort of solid thing that we could walk on. It doesn't have to be huge, but essentially a bridge. Yeah.
If we can find enough scrap, maybe we can put something together that can...
Time to scavenge! You see her put her finger up like this and just...
Isn't
you
it
see her turn
always
around.
time to scavenge?
She turns around and she starts like she takes one of the glowing tablets out and she's like hovering it over stuff and like looking. I would like to scavenge.
What are you scavenging for?
Pieces that seem useful in ways of fashioning them into a makeshift bridge or could assist MK in making a bridge. Like I'm talking like plates.
Yeah.
Or
So Alpha
like
already
plates
found
or
stuff
stuff
like
like that.
the first time you were
Okay.
in this room. So I don't
Right.
think you need to scavenge for that.
Oh, okay. Well then
She already found useful
Right.
pieces.
Well, I think this might work. Maybe that as well. And I'll start like grabbing some stuff and hauling it towards MK.
Well, let me see what I can do. Do I have enough? Does it seem like I have enough scrap to make this bridge?
Yeah, if you
Makeshift
used
bridge?
some of the wire, you could probably lash them together into kind of
Okay.
a metal makeshift bridge plank, maybe a foot wide.
Right. Okay, cool.
Be a little
So,
treacherous, but you can do it.
Can I use some extra wire so it's less treacherous if that would help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I was gonna say
Alright.
2 wire minimum, but you could use
Okay.
more. It's just
Can I
gonna
use
use
like
it up.
4 to reinforce
Yeah.
it? Okay.
You could do that.
Okay, so I'm just...
So do tech crafting. That'll be probably the closest,
Alright.
and that'll be a difficulty 4.
It will now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 little effort.
That's a success. And you remove 4 wire,
Yes.
but this bridge looks like it will stay together. It's still about a foot wide, but you're able to get it ready to be set across.
Oh, that's even better than what I was thinking of. Good job.
she elbows Alkaline. Kind of smirks at her.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, in a vent, it doesn't take too terribly long for you to get to the end of this tunnel. It's actually out and then takes a pretty sharp right turn or left turn, but maybe only for a couple of feet. And you can see where the light was coming through.
The light comes through right up here.
All right.
You're
Lead
in
the
the
way.
lead. Hell? Okay.
I'm going to see if I can sort of try to take. Is there a grate on this side? No, right?
Nope, it is off. Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and take a peek and see if I can see anything.
You can. You are looking down at the other 3 party members from the other side of the crevice.
So, any treasure, anything of beauty on the other side that's not part of this ugly that's behind us?
I just led around to the other passage. Hey, up here.
You 3
Ah,
look up and see on the other side just above the door, Nickel poking his head out of a vent.
Let me see. Kind of like slides his head.
Okay,
into the
but
close.
it's not. There's not a lot of room.
It's you.
And the two of them are sandwiched now, looking out of the vent, down at the three of you. from
It's
the
okay.
other
We are
side.
brothers now. Remember. What you see, I see. What dangers you, I. Looks like you need a way across.
You three definitely hear and see this.
I think we've already
Alkali.
made one.
Alkali. Did you hear that? It's like some. Shh, wait.
Was there something other than their voices?
And I'm talking low enough to like so that they can't hear.
Are they
didn't
deaf?
hear
Can they
anything.
not hear us?
I don't know. Maybe it was the stalker attacks. Hello?
You still hear them.
Well, what shall we do?
I'm on the other side of the chasm. Did they cross yet?
Nope. They
Okay.
built the bridge but haven't actually set it up yet.
Do I look like I can drop down from this spot
you're
without
maybe
hurting
10 feet
myself?
up. It looks like this room was either higher up or the other vent was a little higher. But yeah, you could drop down. Probably
Yeah,
just
I'm
about
gonna
10 feet.
try and scoot my legs out and drop down.
Okay, it's a little difficult with Zyarty.
Okay, hold
sandwiched
on.
right up against you.
Wait.
Can you just back up
Watch
a
the
little?
locks. Watch the locks. I got it.
Okay, but can you back up just? Okay.
Okay,
that's-
yeah,
I can't move if
See
your
the two of them
elbows. If
struggling.
your elbows in my neck, I can't.
Sorry about that. Aye. 1 second. It might feel a little bit more pressure.
Oh, ow!
There we go. Okay.
Ow!
Do you need me to kick you out?
No, I just
Okay.
let me just get my legs out. Okay,
All right.
and I'm going to try and just hang down and drop down.
Okay, and you three see Nickel drop down on the other side of the chasm.
All right, here I come. Get out the way. I don't know if you want to grab me. Watch out. So I just kind of scoot out and pop out.
And Zyarty drops down, and hopefully Nickel moved out of the way. And so he did. And the two of them now are on the other side. Maybe 20 feet away from you.
I'm going to lean into Alkali and say, I want to give MK a chance to try out what she's built.
I definitely agree, considering I couldn't even get up to the vent, so...
The vents just came around back this way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. But
So you can try, Manasa.
However-
Maybe if you stack your shards, you might be able to get up there.
that's very funny. Nickel, would you care to help us?
Help with what? What is it that you have there?
Well, MK has been kind enough to construct a makeshift bridge.
Oh,
Because some of us cannot make it up through the vents, you know, with Alkali and her burns. It would be very uncomfortable for her to climb in such a tight space with her wounds.
Right.
She would add those wounds if.
it's a good idea.
Maybe you can help whoever's on the other side to stay balanced while walking?
I can find some way to secure the bridge.
Excellent, thank you for your help.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to throw myself into a chasm to help by accident.
Don't use the bridge.
Why would
Don't
you
use the bridge.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
use
gonna-
it.
yourself in
I'm
a
gonna put my
chasm?
hand. I'm gonna put my hand in front of MK before she can continue.
It's a long
I'm sorry,
story.
Zairi. It's a little hard to hear you
Ah.
over there.
Yes. I guess the echo
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
help
Were you
either.
were you offering to help, or were you just going to complain?
Alkali, would you like some help?
I would love some. I'm gonna start working towards moving this and seeing if we can push it to the other side, okay?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
And I'll start helping to try to heave it over the chasm.
I say, hold on one moment, and I'm going to pull out some rope. Is there any debris or anything that I can tie to the other end of the rope?
Why don't you give me a perception check? 2. Intellect. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, there's plenty of like girders and things around that have collapsed from the ceiling and aren't going
What
to
I
move.
was looking to do, I'm sorry if I wasn't clear, was just tie something to the end of the rope so that I could throw it to their side.
I kind of figured, but wanted, yeah, that works.
So I'll find something. I say, thread this through the end of the bridge and I'll pull it to get it to the side. And
All right.
yeah, I toss it over there.
I'll try and catch it, see if I can fasten it.
Okay.
I will secure this side. Nickel. There's extra rope in my bag if you need it. It kind of takes the rope from Nickel and just like braces himself.
I'm
Okay,
going
so the
to-
rope
Two
is tied to a
sides.
girder, and you've got the rope as well, so it doesn't slide. Okay. And yeah, you can catch the rope just fine. It's 10 feet. It doesn't take too much to throw a coil of rope at you.
I'm going to assist in helping Alkali secure it, and I'm going to look at MK. Make sure you have the bridge ready to deploy.
Alkali, can you give me a speed check of 2 with an asset, just to secure and like make this
Course.
rope nice and attached? Yep. Yeah, you're pretty dang confident that if there's a slip, at least it won't fall
That
off.
was close.
Looks
May
good.
have worked and not been confident. But yeah, there you go. So now, what are you doing, MK? And then you're about to say something while they were doing that.
Oh, no. I was just kind of sighing with Faye's role. Yeah, I'm ready whenever, and I will be the last one to go across.
Ready. What
All
are
right.
they even talking about? Let's go. You guys don't hear this. I'm just whispering.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Because I have no idea, right? I'm thinking they're just going to use this rope.
Yeah. Oh, right. I even noticed the bridge. You
Yeah.
really paid attention to it. There.
Do I need to roll something to deploy it?
Yeah. Give me a might check. Difficulty 2.
am I able to assist her with that after helping Alkali? or
Yeah,
no?
my might is shot right now. It's like
I think
I'm
the
at
2 of you can
help
and give an asset
Right.
for that.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
your
yeah,
role. And
okay.
like the 3 of you are kind of doing
Yeah.
like the you know when you hold out a ladder and like you've got it at
Yeah.
the end and you're kind of doing that awkward, like that's kind of what you're doing with this bridge, though you have help from the other side with the rope.
Okay, all right. I need your help because I'm beaten up. I don't know
That's
if I
okay.
can hold it.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. On
Okay.
3.
Together.
1, 2, 3.
All right, there we go.
Okay, bring
Okay,
it over.
there we go.
Bring it over.
Yeah, I'm using the rope to try and like steady the bridge.
Yeah, and it slams down on the other side.
Yeah, putting me to work today, Nickel. That's what I say.
It was a good idea, and I say, let's try and secure it.
All right. On you. So I'm just going to work to try to help security make it even firmer.
Yeah, it doesn't take. You don't need to roll to tie the rope into knots, but it's secure on that girder. So if the bridge does slip, you won't lose it.
Okay. Not bad.
All right, I think you can try and come across now.
Okay, you first. Manasa, Alkali, go. I'm
you
gonna
sure?
hold it. Yes, I'm gonna hold
Alright.
it down over here.
All right. Alkali, you
And
first.
I'm gonna put my weight on it, like on this side.
Yeah, yeah. You're just like standing on the edge kind of thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want me to go first? I can help you from this side.
I would shove you, but that would affect your wounds on your back.
Okay. And I'll try to start shuffling across carefully.
Give me a balance check, difficulty 2.
Okay, I am trained in balancing as well.
How fortuitous. And you don't slip and fall. You make it across, no problem.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you.
There was a hand.
Very good. You're getting good at this. Make a warrior out of you yet?
We'll see about that.
Come on. Who's next?
Manasa,
Go.
were you crossing?
Go, Manasa.
I'll go. All right, you said speed?
Balance, yes. If you don't have a balance skill, it's just speed.
No.
Difficulty 2. Great success. You may not be trained in balancing on things, but you had no problem walking across this. Perhaps it was the extra wiring that MK used to secure it.
What a secure way to get across. I look at Alkali. Good
Yeah,
thing
great
MK came
idea.
in handy.
Of course.
All right, MK, it's your turn.
Okay, all right, let's do this. I'm not afraid of heights at all. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid. I'm not.
Just
Okay.
look straight at us.
Yeah, yes. I can. Okay. I want to try and, crawl. You know, I can't even walk.
Okay.
I want to just be as close to the ground as possible. Just
Sure.
just kind of slowly, apprehensively crawl.
Difficulty
across.
2.
All right. Speed.
Balance. Yes, speed.
Okay.
You don't have a balance skill.
Oh my. Okay.
And success. But you see MK kind of doing the, like, monkey crawl, but on top of this bridge as she scoots along, getting to the other side with ease, albeit awkwardness.
I made it.
You did it.
I did. I did it.
Give her a hand up.
Thank you. I don't want to do this again.
We will have
Five
to
of you are
go
on the other
back.
side.
What? No, we can find a different exit, right? I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure we can. Right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Maybe it's good enough. Okay. Okay.
Can you open this door?
Do I see, with my focus on, any sort of panel to use?
Yes, you absolutely do.
Yeah, I can.
Drain room, you can see it clearer, and it does say that.
And I'll go ahead and I'll do the twist that I have to do in order to open the door.
Door opens. You walk in, you take a peek.
Yeah, I'll start to slowly walk in and keep my eyes peeled, looking around to see if I see anything.
And you do. This room is well lit compared to the rest of them. That bluish, kind of unnatural hue light is in here. And in the drain room, you see a large monitoring screen like the old ones have used. Oh, you've never seen one on. And you see a number of machines lining the walls. And what look like little shrines or offering under every single one. And that screen has got readouts of some sort of data that you wouldn't be able to read from this distance. And what sounds like pumping and pistons from this room.
If I walk in, with my focus on, can I just take a look quick, like to see if I notice any machines that might be, dangerous?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check, difficulty 4.
Okay.
Nothing outright dangerous, like you're looking for, like, you know, more
Enemies.
stalkers or things like
Right.
that. Yeah, no, you don't see anything like that. If you step in like a few feet into the room.
Okay. So since I wouldn't think there's anything, I'll probably walk up to the monitors and see if I can figure anything out with that.
Yeah. And as you're walking up, your focus still on, something does catch your eye from one of the machines that has that little shrine underneath. It looks like there are candles, though they've long gone out. Maybe, flowers or something underneath the shrine as well. And your focus picks out a person in the machine. And that's what we're going to call the episode for the day.
A person?
A person?
Wait, like a fleshy person or a hologram person? Oh goodness. That's the meat. The meat is here. I'm just kidding.
Meat is back on the menu, boys.
And so let's do some shout outs
Damn. Okay.
Oh,
as you have survived the day.
And what a day has it been.
Day.
Wowzers. I have to say that was probably one of the most intense episodes for sure.
It was
A
good.
little bit.
And a lot of
bit.
nat 20s too. That was
yeah.
amazing.
And a couple
Yeah.
of crit fails. Just
Yeah, okay. You know, you don't need to point that out.
Oh my god.
But Faye got her
Failed.
first natural 20 and followed it with a crit fail, but
And
she
did
got
she-
that nat 20.
She reverted.
Does that mean that I have to do it again for it to be the first try,
Yes.
or?
If it
Well,
happens
if
in
you
the
get an
same
episode
show.
with a nat 20 and no crit fails, then you really succeed, right?
You gotta
Right,
save
How that
up.
works.
You gotta save up for another 13 more
Right.
episodes.
Oh, that's
Right, yeah.
It's gonna take a little bit. Don't expect
Whenever the
greatness.
final episode is, that's when you'll get the last one.
Well, I mean, that's a good time to get it, I guess.
I suppose so.
No, man.
But we're going to go around real quick. I know Bloody has to dash off for some class stuff, so we'll start with her, and I'll just ask if you need to run right after it, go ahead and just leave your camera on for now,
Okay.
or at least
I'll do
blank
that.
it and
I'll do
mute it
that.
so it doesn't mess with this call. But
Hi everyone, I'm Bloodfaster, and I played MK, and it didn't go as planned today. I was planning on actually hitting, things with my cannon and everything. Well, I
You hit
might have
things.
hit two
You
of
did?
my team. Yeah, I mean I did, but also might have burned and electrocuted a couple of my teammates.
I mean, but you did,
Even
burn,
happens,
you did
right?
burn an enemy, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, come on, Faye is already hot. What's gonna happen to her?
She's hot.
Boo. Now she's even hotter. Hey. Okay, so end of the session stuff, I guess. I'll take
Yeah.
1 XP because I spent a lot today. And I will give 1 XP to Nikel because he's my friend now.
Aww.
We're friends.
you got a friend.
Aw.
Thank you. And please go follow Bloody. Do all the things.
I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And see you next
Be
month.
safe.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good day. We'll
Thanks,
talk to you
bye.
later. All right. Faye.
Hi, I'm Phelan. I played Alkali today, and I guess you could say I was on fire. With the yeah.
You had some
Anyway,
burning rolls for sure.
Yep. It was lit.
It was lit indeed. With that said, for my end of session, I'm gonna go ahead and take an experience, and I will give one to Manasa, because she gave me a little bit of a pep talk. She also helped me kind of wrap my wounds, and I felt like in that moment, Alkali was able to kind of connect once more with her childhood friend. That they've been constantly butting heads recently, so I think that felt like a really, really good moment.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the tea.
Wonderful. Thank you, Faye. Go follow her as well. Cat.
Hello, I'm Kat, and I played Manasa, your favorite loot goblin / mother figure / instigator / shade thrower. So for this episode, I'm going to I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take an XP, and then I'm gonna give an XP to MK.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not here anymore. So just post in the Discord just so that she knows. Because I'll forget.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Awesome. Thank you. Whack.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for the love and the support, chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I think as far as the end of session stuff goes, I think definitely giving an XP to MK.
Okay. The same thing with Discord for her.
Yeah.
She'll get 2. Ooh.
And
Yeah, there's a few things you could do here that might be useful.
yeah. I think I'm going to take an extra XP.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm Wax Steven. Normally I am the GM or DM of Doom, and if you didn't notice, we're going to be starting up a new show here on Tablestory soon that I get to be the DM of Doom for. That's right. We're actually doing a module here on Tablestory. Oh my goodness. It's called
That almost has been done before.
Yeah, it's called The Rime of the Frost Maiden. Look at that. Ooh, it's pretty
Such
dope.
a cool book.
It is. It's super dope. I'm super looking forward to it. And we revealed some teasers and the cast, which Tech is going to be one of my players. I get to destroy him in a different game, which should be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's starting on October 30th. If you haven't seen this stuff, we'll play some at the end of the episode here. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. And it's always fun. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Whack. And last but not least, Tech.
Hello, I'm Technique. I stream on the thing called Twitch 6 days a week, sometimes 7. We just have fun. There's an RPG streamer. Do everything from MMOs to ARPGs, CRPGs, you name it. If it's an RPG, we play it. If it has a story, we play it. Of course, I play Zaidi. In my end of session, I am going to take an experience and give it experience to Alkali. Because he's seeing a lot of improvement. She seems to be the one that actually takes advice to heart and apply it. Screw you, Manasa. I'm just kidding. I love you. No, this is great. This episode was great because I feel like it needed character building is really happening right now, and that's something that's very important. And also, I am very excited to be on the show with Whack. I kind of screamed when he asked because I am a newly found, about 2 years old D&D lover, and I went hardcore into it by reading most of the Forgotten Realm books, still working on them. And I don't know what to say. I'm like tickled, so I can't wait to bring you guys even deeper. I've been studying for months now, so it's gonna be great. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and Dan, as always, man, damn good show, bro. And you, all of you, I love you guys so much. Like, I talk about you guys all the time, so big hearts to you, and thank you for chat and all of you coming to our streams and giving us so much love as well. Like, honestly, thank you.
Thanks for watching this show. We like you guys being here. Thank you very much. Please go follow him as well, all you lovely people. And I am Domestic Dan and was your GM of Consequences for today. Yeah, I don't have too much to say outside of the show's great. Thanks for watching it. We appreciate y'all. You can check out our wonderful link through Monty Cook and the Cypher System, which is great. We've got Patreon for extra things and one-shots and all that wonderful stuff like feeding Whack. That's pretty neat. And yeah, we're gonna stick around, make sure, because we're gonna have the trailer for the new show that's coming up. That is being GM'd by Whack. There's also some really cool shows here like Leech or Lychee or
lace or however you want to call it.
Lychee.
I keep hearing, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's something, I think
It's
there's
lychee.
vampires.
You got it right. It's lychee.
Oh, it was lychee. Great.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lychee.
no, good. Thank you. Yeah, I figured. It has something to do with some fruit, I think, is the show. But all of you, please go watch that and all the other wonderful shows here. Thank you again for tuning in. It's a pleasure to GM this and have all these wonderful people every week. And with that, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and you might even catch Dan on Gone on Wednesdays, which is another fantastic show.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I love Gone. So good.
It's good. It's good.
All right, yeah, fine. Just go watch Lychee later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
What it is
That's
that's a person. I think I Oh
that's
my
a
God.
person. That Alkali, what is going on?
I have no idea.